EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Tonight, it's the first of two here on this Monday night, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers. The first of two on this Monday night, the Saints and Panthers underway from Charlotte. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Five, 97.
It's Young off play action. And that is incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Now an option play on second down. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Young on third down. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Big play there for Carolina. 45 yards.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Young. The throw out wide going to be incomplete. The Panthers had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go now.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Steel, black.
Young will set to throw. His throw incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To the air once more. Young looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. In his 7th season now, here's Alvin Kamara. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. 2nd and 13. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now they'll audible to something else. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And he is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. One heck of a third down conversion, 33 yards.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a third down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. You look at this Carolina defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and the Panthers will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed him up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, one great way to judge a defense. How do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
Second down, back to Sanders. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. Here now, third and a yard.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety?
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Chark, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Panthers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. On the return, here's Rashid Shaheed. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Second and a couple. They'll set up to throw. He completes it to Olave. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 21.
A gain of 14. And the Saints first down.
Back to throw. Touchdown, Saints. Chris Olave. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Dancing to his left.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, but now it's 3rd down.
You look at this Saints defense.
And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go and get to that #1 spot.
23 yards, the final tally. These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Up the middle they go with Sanders.
And a pretty quick burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Green back.
1st down, Young.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
And the Saints are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
At their own 9-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. 2nd down and 3.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Back to throw now on 1st down. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Here's a diving catch right side. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
And he'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25.
So on 4th down, on is Lou Hedley to punt for New Orleans.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
He's on his way.
Touchdown, Carolina. Miles Sanders,
his second rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Panthers have taken the lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. Getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Now they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here.
Buying time to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
And they'll try to run the option here.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st and 10, Young lets it fly for Thielen. And got his man complete. Big play there on the catch and run. 78 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Sanders. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Young takes it on the sneak, and he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Bryce Young,
as the first half is winding down.
And the Panthers will extend their lead here just before halftime. So after the disappointment in the opening week loss, Charles, this looks like really a completely different football team.
They sure do, and I think they realize we can't start 0-2, and they're determined to not let it happen by the looks of things here in the early going.
Pinero's extra point up and good.
And it's now 21-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play.
He lets it go deep for Olave.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3.
This taken in at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive. But get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. On play action, they'll throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second. They take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Pinero's extra point up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And a throw right sideline is complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Back to throw again. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, around the 6-yard line. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
Second down and goal.
They're going to look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. From 6 yards away. And the Saints are able to cut into that deficit.
You got it figured out by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
A point after, good by Groupie. And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. 1 man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Carolina. This offense certainly looking a lot more comfortable here at home. They lost last week in the opener on the road, but there's something about that home opener makes you feel more settled.
Yeah, I wish we could quantify it, too, because you're playing the same game. The field's the same, size. We know all of that. But being at home, sometimes when you do things well, you get that extra push from your home fans, and it elevates your game.
And in the driver's seat right now.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Saints 14.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
On the return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
And the Saints first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
First down, New Orleans.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 41 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Panthers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Following the interception, Young. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So now the Saints offense coming back out there. They're going to be called on to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
That throw by Young incomplete. 2nd and 10 now, third quarter from Charlotte. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 41-yard line.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Option right, Young. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
Come on, set.
The tackle made back at the
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Got it. Claw, 10. Fury, yellow, vice, 97.
To throw on 2nd down is Young. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and that will keep this a 15-point game. Now, this one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
You certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He finds his target, Beckham.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
And they're going to speed things up here.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Saints.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
And the Saints, first down.
Looking to throw. Over the middle to Beckham. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Second and 3. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Ready. 52 flags. Watch out now. 50 series.
And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Beating him there with his legs. 21 yards. First down. Here's Young. Well, that's complete to Sanders. And some room to run now. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
35 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
Young working out of the gun. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Young takes it on the sneak, and he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Next to score, Panthers 42, Saints 20.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
On the return, here's Shaheed.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. A good pickup there at 22. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score. Back to throw now on first down.
He completes it to Olave.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now they got to get to the line quickly. They'll look to throw here on first down.
That's Olave bringing in another one.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They'll look to throw again. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator,
rush coming, and he's taken down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And why do you go out and trade for a guy like this defensively? Well, an instant impact in your pass rush is reason number 1.
And let's think about it. You want a guy who can create big plays for your team.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by Roquan Smith.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
They'll set up to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Jeremy Chin puts it off. And the Panthers are going to take over here up near the 40.
The
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that.
And he will have a Panther first down. And it is celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it.
On the counter now, it's Sanders. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's